Hey there, third graders, it is Miss Olvera, and today I am going to model how to write a letter for you. So tomorrow, your teacher is going to ask you to write a letter to a second grader. And your job in that letter is going to tell them some important things about third grade. Remember, one of the things that letters do is that they exchange important information. So I'm going to model what one of those letters might look like today. Now, remember there are 5 parts of a letter that we want to make sure that we include. That's the date, the greeting, the body, the closing, and the signature. So I am going to start my letter today with the date. And today's date is May 21st. I'm going to put a comma, and the year is 2020. Okay, now I'm writing on a piece of paper. If you're writing on a piece of paper at home, you want to make sure that you have your holes on the left-hand side of your paper. Always, always, always when we're writing, we want to have our holes on the left-hand side. Now, I'm going to use a modified format for my letter today, and I'm going to line everything up on my red line. And when I have a new paragraph, I'm going to skip lines and things like that. So I want to start with my greeting, and I am still going to use the greeting dear, and I'm going to write dear second grader. And always after our greeting, we want to put a comma. Now, Miss Olvera is writing with markers so that you can see it, so my writing is going to be kind of big today. Okay, so I am going to skip a line, and I am going to start with the body of my text. All right? So I'm going to tell them things that they need to know about third grade. Next year, you will be a third grader. And I'm not going to skip a line there because this is part of the same thing, the same paragraph, same sentence. And there are a few things you should know. And if you look at my handwriting, it's pretty neat, right, guys? Okay, so I'm going to start a new paragraph, and I'm going to start telling them about some of these things. So I'm going to skip a line. First, third graders are big kids in the school. And remember, we told you guys that at the beginning of the year. This means your teachers expect more from you. Like doing more work on your own. So I gave them a little example. Okay, I am going to now skip another line, and I'm going to tell them something about something very important in third grade. I'm going to tell them about our money. Another important thing you should know is that in third grade, let's see, every student has a job, right? Every student has a job each week. I started with a period, but you know what? I'm going to change that to a comma and add to that and say, and you get paid for doing that job. Well, that's one way that we can earn money in third grade. Another way that we can earn money in third grade is by making good choices too, right? So I should add that. You can also get paid for making good choices. This is all still part of the body of my letter. And then I probably should tell them that we can spend it. You will be able to buy prizes and cool treats. How does that sound? And I'm starting to run out of room, so I'm going to start wrapping up my letter because I was writing in marker. I am definitely filling up my body, so I'm going to add a little bit, like a little closing statement, and I'm going to add a new paragraph for that. And I'm just going to say, I know you will love third grade. And I'm going to put an exclamation point because I know that they are going to love it. And then I need to put my closing. Now, I probably don't know exactly which second grader this is going to, so I am going to skip a line, and I am going to write the word sincerely, and I am almost out of room. I have 2 lines left, so I'm going to skip a line, and then I am going to write my name in cursive. And Miss Olvera does not put a cursive S at the beginning of her name, so that is how I sign my name. That's what my signature looks like. So sincerely, Sarah. So let's check real quick and make sure that we have the 5 things that we need. We have our date. We have our greeting. Oh, can't see that, can you? I have to put it over here. We have our greeting. All of this right here is our body. And then I have my closing. And then I have my signature. So I have all 5 parts of the friendly letter. Okay, so remember, tomorrow you are going to be writing a letter to a second grader to give them some important information about third grade. Hope you keep this in mind.